Alright, Ghost Gang, we're gonna play some Bant Spirits today. Why? Well, because I gotta be there, I gotta be prepared for MagicCon Philly. Gonna try to run it back. Gonna play all the MagicCons around the world that are so close to me.
You've been to Copenhagen.
No, there's no MagicCons there though.
But you've been there.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm here with my brother. Yeah, I'm still trying out Bant Spirits. I mean, I'm locked in for the deck. I'm not going to play anything else. I really like the comeback potential of Collected Company. I think that makes a really big difference. And I think it has a lot of good combination of interaction and power with this form of Skyclave Apparition, more Lords, and of course these beefy creatures. This is crazy. Extraction Specialist and Catilda. You go dig for those with Collected Company. Delicious. All right, with that, let's get into our Pioneer League. Pioneer, 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 let's go. Thank you very much. I'll take all the luck.
Money would be better, though.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this off stream, but the annoying thing about playing this deck right now is that as of the making of this video, the dual lands have been spoiled. Like they're bringing back like Seachrome Coast, Dark Slick Shores. I don't know if Dark Slick Shores has been confirmed, but they're basically bringing back all the allied dual lands. We lost the die roll. We're mulliganed. We have a hand, I guess. We'll keep this. But anyway, they're bringing back all the dual lands, the dual fast lands, or allied fast lands. So that means our mana base definitely is not going to be this. It's going to be something different.
1 to 5.
Oh, I basically didn't give a real answer, lol, but all 5 have been confirmed. Okay. If you want to know how to play the mono blue deck, you go check out Spirit Squad MTG, because I cannot play that deck at all. Alright, we're up against mono green, probably. Hand's a little slow. Getting slower. But they did mulligan down, I guess, pretty hard. They went down to 5.
Which means you're going to win.
Well, means nothing. Enchanted land, can add extra mana. Don't Karn me, bro. Don't Karn me, bro. So, we need only one of these to be green. This one gonna be white. So I guess I could play Shacklegeist right now, because it would... Rattle Chains looks useless to me. At the moment. And pending what they do, I might Skyclave it or hold up Spell Queller or something. The hand is convenient that at some point we can just start playing Rattle Chains or whatever. That is supposed to be the worst thing imaginable, because I can't Skyclave that, I can't Spell Queller that, I can't do crap. I guess I can Shacklegeist it. And then what does it do? Enters the battlefield, put a land card from among... You look at the top 5 cards, you can put a land into play, then it dies. Okay, so at least we do have Shacklegeist for this. And they have nothing else, so we can amass a bunch of power and win the game that way. Okay, here's our green source for the future. Maybe I'll just keep this around. Do I need more blue sources? Just trying to think. Yeah, there's definitely a chance that I play Spell Queller, so I should play a white source. I just don't want to play this, because I have to. I don't have any green sources. If I need a green source, I'll go play this. Okay, pass. Can't attack into this anyway. We need to ping down the elf. Okay, if they want to attack, fine by me. It's one less thing I have to deal with for the turn. Oath of Nissa. Look at the top X. You may reveal a land, creature, or planeswalker. You know what? I'd rather you just don't do anything. And we need to put cards onto the battlefield anyway. What the hell is this? Oh, you can sack it to make a Wolfie? Oh. Okay, tap down your Wolfie. And I can't hit the tokens, correct? I don't think I can hit the tokens. Tokens not allowed. So we hit the Supreme Phantom, which means we can go Supreme Phantom, Rattle Chains, Tap Down, Cavalier. One of the reasons I think you play Spirits is that you have, in generally, a good game versus the, you have, in general, a good game versus the, mono green deck. So what can I do? I can play Rattle Chains Lord next turn. That's 4-8. Okay, I don't have any counter spells, so I mean, if they play anything, whatever. Give Spell Queller protection. Oh god, that's not good. Because they're gonna play something this turn. Something big. Another Cavalier. This makes me very scary. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put up to 2 permanent cards with mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Well, that's not good. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay, hopefully they get Bubkiss. I knew we were in trouble when they attacked with that wolf token. I knew it was danger. Whoa! Those were bad cards. So do we just win? 4, 8, 10, 14. Yes, Exaxes. I like it when I win with Exaxes.
All in the air.
All in the air. Okay, give us a little bit of protection. Not that we need it. Blue, white, white.
That's a bird. Burren Eagle.
What did they even get? Oh, they got a Vraska. Beautiful. Mono green. Portable hole for their 1-drops, especially on the draw. Extraction specialist looks useless. Maybe Catilda is good. Flying, lifelink, pro vampires, but maybe disdainful strokes looks good. Cause they got the most important cards to deal with are really big. This is a respectful sailor, looks dubious. And I guess we can get rid of one selfless spirit. Or maybe we want to get rid of Rattle Chain. No, Rattle Chains is fine because it gives us everything gets flash speed. Or maybe we just get rid of a Skyclave Apparition. Although that can deal with a Karn. I like all the interaction. Okay, I'm gonna dump a Selfless Spirit. Mono green has no removal. Yeah, I understand, but it's nice to have it. It's nice to give myself the ability to play cards at flash speed, like a pseudo control deck.
They mulligan to 6.
That's good because I think I have to mulligan. I only have a 1-lander here.
They went to 5.
I guess we'll keep this, but it sort of sucks. Actually, really sucks. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna keep it, but I'm not happy about it. Because I need another white source for this, and I have nothing to do on turn 2. But we're on the draw, so save me, draw.
They might go to 4.
They might.
No.
Sometimes you gotta mulligan hard with those greedy mono green decks. It's not pleasant being on the draw versus such an aggressive deck. Well, okay, we're gonna curve into Collected Company. That's some good news. But we still need a white source. We still need something to do on turn 2. Well, that's not useful. Not yet, at least. Okay, Elvish Mystic. Okay, their hand is super slow. No! Our hand could be super good.
Super bad.
If we need to get one more white source. We're preparing. We're gonna produce. Oh yeah, they're just gonna add colorless. But that's not great. Or are they gonna produce 2 green? to play like a green creature. Mono green would like to fight you about that statement. What statement?
That it sucks.
This is the best. Apparently, this is the best deck in Pioneer at the moment. Or maybe not at the moment, but it's one of the best decks in Pioneer. Probably that Rakdos deck is the new best deck. What is this? Doesn't this fight things? Trample. There's a battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. There's a battlefield. Choose one. Double the counters or fight something. So what? I'm gonna lose my.
They'll probably double the counters.
No, they're probably gonna fight my stupid Wanderer. And they only have a 1/2 creature, so. This is not good. Well, that is interesting. So I have two options. I could go after the Hydra. If I go after the Hydra, it cuts the devotion down by quite a bit. But then I could just go after their mana, and they can't cast anything. Exile target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value 2 or less. If they draw a land, they can play things like Karn. If they draw a land, they can only play 3-drops at the moment. Alright, we'll go for the slightly higher upside play. And hopefully we can just deal with the game when we get these collected companies out. They've shown us the sign of no lands. Oh, another land. Alright, so now they have 3 mana available. Oh. But, I mean, hey, you know what? They would have had 4 mana available this turn, so they could have played, like, maybe a Karn or something. So who knows? Ooh, Kiora. That's hot. Yeah, take one. I was hoping the white source would show up. It didn't. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna pass, and then in response to, it's funny. I dumped one of my collected companies, so we'll just see what happens here.
Aww.
Yeah, they're gonna play something big.
Yeah. Huge, in fact.
Something that I can't hit with Spell Queller. Yep. One of those things. I think this is the first time I've ever been mana screwed with this deck in all the leagues that I've played with it.
All 2 leagues, yes.
So they got a Lair of the Hydra. You want to attack? They know it's coming. Pure Eagle and Selfless Spirit. Okay, we're gonna take... I don't even know what I want here. Both are pretty underwhelming. Guess we'll take our Lords.
Is Platinum Empyrean and Imperium Eagle related?
I don't know. White source, please. Not a white source, but this can deal damage. Deals 4 damage. Not enough damage. Oh, hold on. Okay, so Skyclave is online now. Okay, so we can exile the Kiora. And then, I don't know, start making our way to deal with the stupid other card. I don't know how important this is at the moment, but they draw a card off of it, right? Yeah, if something big enters the battlefield, they draw a card. Okay, pass. Probably not in a good spot here, though. I guess it won't be. I mean, I guess there's a situation where I can, like, Ottawa, the Cavalier, attack for a lot, but every single turn they're going to place, like, some sort of bomb. They have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana a turn. Damn, it's like facing down Ponder. Because it basically is Ponder. And we know their hand is full of gas. Because they missed a bunch of land drops at the beginning of the game. Old growth troll. Okay, that I can deal with. Okay, that I can't deal with. Oh god. Oh lordy. Oh lordy, that's a lot of manas. Oh no. Oh, they found a Karn. Oh no, Karn did. Do they put anything into their hand? Build the top 5 cards and put a land card from among them onto the battlefield and the rest into your graveyard. When it dies, you can exile it. Okay. Vraska is evil. Who said they don't have removal? What do you call this? What do you call this? You can sack another permanent if you do gain a life and draw a card. Okay. That seems awkward. Why would you want to do that? You can blow up my Skyclave at. You just like win on the board if you just blow this thing up. If we draw... Well, I guess actually this is really big. This is really hard to kill anyway. Alright, looks like we're not winning this one. I don't even know what I want. This would have been so easy if we could just Skyclave that stupid elf on turn 3. We wouldn't have to deal with any of this. Okay, so we can... Okay, Darkheart Waste. Do we have any legendaries on the battlefield? We do not. I can bounce one of these, all-out attack on Vraska, but we're still... A Koku that gets a Shacklegeist plus something. Yeah, that would be perfect. Such thing at the moment does not exist. Guess we're just gonna tread some water at the moment. And pass. These Cavaliers. 6 toughness, 5 power.
Reach.
Reach. Not that I'm sweating. I'm not sweating too hard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, put me out of my misery, please. Hey there, Rainer. They've been so unlucky with the Storm the Festivals. What do they find this time? A Boseiju and an old growth troll? They've bricked on their Storm the Festivals so hard. You gotta kill something. Oh, yeah, they're gonna keep sacking. Respectable. I guess I can respect that. Why does it keep looking like a Karn gets sacrificed? Alright. Shacklegeist off the top. It's best card right now. Lofty Denial. A little late. Okay, hold on. If we all... Okay, these things don't even have flying, which does not help me. Okay, so we just pass. I don't even know what I'm hoping for here.
Ghost.
Because these things don't even fly.
Yeah, which is dumb.
I'm highly tempted to just resign, but...
You never know.
We gotta play it out. Because you never know. Yeah, you never know. It's the unfortunate thing about Magic the Gathering. You never know. What's the ultimate? Get an emblem.
You
Whenever
lose.
a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I just said you lose.
Oh, look at that synergy. They sack their old growth troll, and then they can get their old growth troll back. If I control a creature with flying, counter that spell unless its controller pays 4. Alright. You're activating Lair of the Hydra. Yeah, Skyclave was very... If we could curve out with the Skyclave, probably this game is very, very different. Because I'd be attacking with Skyclave and also putting pressure on them. Holy moly, 14-14. No block. Can this bounce? Okay, we might as well play our cards. Truth be told, I just want them to ultimate this and kill me. Okay, I'm just gonna concede. Oh, Shacklegeist was coming. A little late, but eventually. Okay, so... I don't want to change anything. Well, I'm on the play. Maybe I should make my curve a little bit lower. Nah. Submit. Terrible curve, mulligan. Better curve, keep. And I guess dump. Maybe portable hole? Or I could get rid of a land and just hope that I curve out. Portable hole on the play here is a little awkward. Or I could get rid of Empyrean Eagle. But no, I need some way of winning the game. Okay, I guess we gamble. We'll take out one of these lands. You know, I hate dropping lands when I have like a guaranteed curve. It's very awkward because it's very possible to just not draw anything over the next few turns. Like turn 2, portable. Okay, that's nice actually. I'm happy that we drew that. All right, that's good. Then we'll portable hold this stupid thing. Okay, so we do have Lofty Denial up and Rattle Chains for the next turn. Okay, Oath of Nissa. Yeah, get in your hole. Okay, they found Karn, which is not very useful right now. It might be useful next turn. You see, look at that. If we could draw, if we had one more land, then I could just like empty my hand here. Okay, so now we're like sort of stuck to holding up this Lofty Denial for a Karn, and I don't even have pressure on the board. It's always the danger. I don't know, maybe that portable hole, keeping that portable hole is not correct. It's better on the draw than on the play. Like, I don't mind keeping it if I can curve out, but we couldn't curve out here. Uh-oh. No! Okay, so guess I'll just attack for 1. We let Karn resolve, flash, Rattle Chains, and attack it after they downtick. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting line. I wouldn't even think about that. Well, I guess we can do it for the second one if there is going to be a second one. Okay, there's Kiora. Another Llanowar Elves. I have to target something. Okay, I drew a land, so I'm just going to attack. I think I'm just going to attack my opponent and let them keep this Kiora. And I'm just going to erase. Because if I can deal 7 damage to Kiora, then I don't really care. And I just have to hope that they don't have like a Cavalier or something. I like that line. Let the Karn resolve. That's a good line. Storm the festival. Can I just counter this? The top 5 cards of your library may put up to 2 permanent cards from mana value 5 or less. Yeah, that seems like something I can just counter. Oops, hold on. Undo, undo. Blue, white, generic. Buff up our Mausoleum Wanderer, make it very difficult for them to pay it. Which they can't really do anyway. You can flash back for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're very far from that. Alright, still attack. Attack opponent. We might have lethal by next turn, because I could play Mausoleum Wanderer and Selfless Spirit at end of turn, and that should be 10 damage. Are you gonna do this again? Or is it Cavalier this time? Nicol Bolas! For 5 mana? Destroy target creature or planeswalker. +1. Each opponent exiles a card from his or her hand or a permanent they control. Each opponent... So destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay. I can Selfless Spirit that if I need to. Oh wow, this is an older list. Wild. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna try to destroy one of my creatures. Okay, let's flash in a Mausoleum Wanderer. Then let's buff it up with Selfless Spirit. What is this? Oh wow, they're gonna get super blown out here. They tried to destroy 2 creatures with 2 different abilities. Alright, everything has indestructible. Okay, this thing doesn't die. So what do I have? 7 damage. Oh, close but no donut. I am going to try to kill this Nicol Bolas, though. I've got a Skyclave Apparition. So... I think I'm still going to attack them. Well, this is 3... 7. No, I don't have lethal. What does this do? Draw a card. No, I don't want them doing that. Okay, kill your Nicol Bolas. I guess I should kill their Kiora, because I still have lethal by next turn. Do they have to pay life? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana, so they can't flashback storm the festivals yet. And even if they can, I have Mausoleum Wanderer out. Don't worry about Kiora. Nothing they can do here can beat Wanderer plus Queller. Probably not. It's funny, this deck is called mono green, but then it plays like, you know, triple black planeswalker. How bizarre. Oh, it's all because of Oath of Nissa. Oath of Nissa makes all this possible. They're thinking. I guess they have something to do. I don't know. I mean, they're like making their decisions based on what we could possibly have in our hand. Even Nykthos Elf double Cavalier isn't good enough on its own here. I guess that's true. Old Growth Troll, sure, that can resolve. Oh, I guess maybe I should have countered it or something. I gave our opponent like another draw. Okay, we won the match, good. We won the match against Mono Green, which I'm sure is still a good matchup for Bant Spirits. Which is like my reason I want to play Bant Spirits over Mono Blue, because apparently that's a good matchup for Mono Blue, but they're both good matchups. But what do you think? What do you think, Dre? Do you think, like, why is Mono Blue so much better, or if it is better, against Rakdos than Bant? Because Rakdos is like probably like the big deck to beat right now. Everyone's playing Rakdos. In my mind, Mono Blue looks terrible, but I saw some game with you, and was it from Thraben U or something like that? I think you beat Rakdos with Mono Blue. Because in general, Thoughtseize or counterspells are not good versus Thoughtseize decks because they can play around the counterspells. But maybe that's not entirely true versus Rakdos, that is super clunky and they have no choice but to play into them. We have a 2-lander with only 3 drops and 4 drops. I'm gonna mulligan this. This looks awful. This looks a lot better. I'll keep this. I don't know what we're up against, but I think I would prefer to have the the creatures over the counter spell. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Rakdos is clunky. Like, all their win conditions make them tap out. Or are we up against Mono White or something? Or maybe we're up against the mirror. Okay, so Selfless Spirit. Selfless Spirit, I choose you. Feels great, slip out the back. Curious helps us keep up, and we're not trying to resolve a 4-drop, so we lose to our mana base less often. Oh, I found like the mana base for Mono Blue lost to itself like a decent chunk because it's just short on mana. Like what, you have like, what, not, how many lands does the deck have? 21? Which is it's a good chunk of mana. Uh-oh, we're up against control. Okay, against control, I prefer to spew out a bunch of cards. I need... Okay, hold on, no, play around sensor, play around sensor. Okay, put the white card in play, play around sensor. You switch between 22 and 23 for that exact reason. I've said for like a year to stop cutting lands. Yeah, you can't cut land. I don't think you can cut lands in that deck. Because if you don't have your card draw engine, then you still just depend on like ripping lands off the top of your deck. Portable hole. Okay. Hitting what? Sure. I don't really know what to do here. I don't want to play a collected company into a counterspell. Also, but I also want to keep adding to my board. But I also don't want to spend my spell queller. Well, I need to defend. Alright, that worked out. No sweeper, no nothing. Okay, let's play an innocent little Mausoleum Wanderer. For some protection. We do have protection naturally from Supreme Verdict because of the Selfless Spirit. Maybe I should have played this land just in case I had to play Collected Company in response. Oh shoot. Okay, this makes me big sad. So I'm gonna lose my Selfless Spirit now. Ah, damn it. Okay, that was a big mistake. Because I could have played Collected Company easily. Okay, so now I'm completely vulnerable to a potential Supreme Verdict. How to play around sense or how to play around all this nonsense. Dick Hammerbush says, damn it, I haven't said this whole name. Thoughtseize is a 1-for-1 against a color that can draw cards very easily without paying life. Okay, what can I do about this? They're going to exile this thing. I guess what I do is I let it resolve, and then if they try to target my Spell Queller... Well, I have some options. We see what happens. Okay, they are going to go for the +1. Which means they could die. Pending what we draw off of our Collected Company. They're only untapping 2 lands. Shacklegeist and Rattle Chains. Okay, any order. This can protect Spell Queller. Opponent says good game, whatever the hell that means. Because this is 3, 5. They didn't even untap lands. 3, 5, 9. Excellent. Just enough for lethal. Okay, they conceded. Okay, control. Definitely a counter spell, just to deal with planeswalkers. And I guess Extraction Specialist. Yeah, I want to keep Spectral Sailor. Skyclave seems a lot worse. Although it can hit Portable Hull. What else can it hit? I guess it could hit the Wanderer. Selfless Spirit is mandatory. Or maybe Shacklegeist isn't worth so much here. It's like a 2-drop. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to get rid of the Shacklegeist instead. Skyclave is a bit clunky, but very interactive. There's the battlefield. Return target creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Well, how many of those do I have? 1, 2, 3. Don't take out 2 drops if you're putting extra... Yeah, that's what I'm just realizing right now. Alright, we're bringing in Shacklegeist. Not in love with this, though. Oops, hold on. Do I really want Extraction Specialist? It's a 3-2. I guess I can bring back Spectral Sailor. It's only a human rogue. I can't play it at flash speed with Rattle Chain, so I can't, like, bring this in play and then bring Spell Queller. Oh, no, I can't bring any of these things back. It can only be the small ones. I can bring Selfless Spirit back, which is useful. And Mausoleum Wanderer. This seems awkward, though. Specialist bringing... Okay, I'll try it, but it seems clunky. This hand's terrible. I definitely want to have some pressure on the battlefield. This hand's very playable. We'll keep. I'll dump the Shacklegeist, I guess. I guess we're just gonna follow it up with Hengate Supreme Phantom. Okay, we're gonna follow it up with nothing. See, that's why I think, like, what's it called? Skyclave Apparition should not be too bad, because we can unlock things like Mausoleum Wanderer, but at the same time, there's other problems. Like, for example, they would, if they kill my Skyclave Apparition, then I have to deal with this stupid, I have to deal with their token. Well then, okay, I feel very tempted just... Oh no, hold on, they countered the Supreme Phantom. Okay, let's try to play an Extraction. Does this do anything? I mean, sort of. I get something back. I can't attack or block, but it will at least buff the team. And if they deal with the Extraction Specialist, I get a Supreme Phantom in the end. It might even be worth verdicting this board, using Verdict on this board. Now, all things considered, I think I'm just... Looks like we're in a bad spot here. Whenever I play against blue-white control, if I'm not putting, like, some decent pressure on my opponent, then I'm usually losing. Okay, attack for 2. Or sorry, attack for 3. What is this? The Wanderer? The Wandering Emperor? Oh. One of those things. Alright, 2-2. They'll trade. Okay. Which unlocks our Supreme Phantom. Okay, we'll play another Supreme Phantom, and I'll hold up Spectral Sailor. And then if they, like... well, yeah, it looks like we're in pretty bad shape. Then if they go, like, Verdict, I can play Spectral Sailor, draw a card. Is there a tribal advantage of this being a Spirits deck? I can't see the deck list for some reason. The deck list should be in the description, below the Merfolk deck list. It should be there. It has my Merfolk deck list, and then you go a little bit further, you see the Spirits deck list. Going after my green source. No collected companies here. I have one basic island in this deck. One basic. Okay, we've got a little bit of something on the battlefield. This is not too bad. This is a lot of power. So tell me, Dre, what's the advantage? So you said because there's portable hull, that it's not going to be one of those decks with all those sweeper, that 3-mana sweeper. March of Otherworldly Light. Ugly, but okay. I accept this fate. No, I'm willing to tap out here. Or actually, I should just cancel that. I'm going to put a Mausoleum Wanderer into play. Right, because temporary lockdown would just get rid of all their own portable hulls. Okay, and then we'll pass. Like, look how much life our opponent has. We have to do. We got to start working on their life total. And if they play March of Otherworldly Light, like they had a chance to 3-for-1 us last turn, and they didn't do it. Also, as the game gets longer, their stupid Shark Typhoons get bigger and bigger. Uh-oh. Well. Shock for posterity. How big is the Shark Typhoon? A 4/4? What could this possibly mean? Oh, they're just gonna bounce. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, deal 2 damage. And we'll try to draw another card off of Selfless Spirit, or sorry, Spectral Sailor. They're cycling with their sensor. Probably something I should have done a long time ago. I got nailed by sensor once in this matchup and never again. It looks like a verdict. Alright, they finally found it. But fortunately, the Spectral Sailor gave us a lot of fuel to work with. Not anymore. Damn it, we're so far behind. They're at 15 life with a Castle Vantress on the battlefield. We have no green source. Just in case we draw a Collected Company. What's up, opponent? You want to do something else? Okay, now what would be great is Extraction Specialist and we bring back the Spectral Sailor. That would be beautiful. And we just basically draw 2 cards a turn against our opponent until they can find a way to deal with the Extraction Specialist. Times like these, I wish our deck could play Companion. Well, it can, right? Isn't there, like, Yorion? Play Yorion. Is Yorion legal in Pioneer? It's totally legal. We could play Yorion at any moment. You want to play a Companion? Boom. Yorion it up. I don't think our opponent realizes it's still their turn. We could also play Gigantha and swap out Skyclaves for Nebelgast Herald. Does that work? Gigantha's... Oh yeah, Gigantha's green. I don't think Gigantha's that great, though. I think Yorion fits the deck a little bit better, because you could, like, blank Skyclave Apparition for more triggers. You could... Well, and it's also just a flyer. Gets buffed up by Empyrean Eagle. Could cut Coco's for a Mori. Well, you have to also cut the counter spells. Where's our opponent? I guess they're going on a bathroom break or something. Or maybe Amazon called. Oh, my opponent said food delivery. The specialist! Okay, I'm overjoyed. Or maybe I should have played Hollowed Fountain. Okay, I want the Spectral Sailor. I'm gonna get priority. Wow, we were just talking about that. Wanderer first? I didn't want to play Wanderer because I wanted to immediately activate my Spectral Sailor. Oh, they foretell. What is the card that they foretell? It's the card that, I don't know, it could be a counter spell, or it could also be that draw 2 card. Because if I played Wanderer, oh, I guess I would have a pretty beefy board. Is this sod coming 100% of the time? Oh, I got a lot of cards here. It's nice. The games are going swimmingly. They're also, they're flying! Yeah, let's play a Shacklegeist, I guess. Oh, no, cancel. Let's see if we can bait out whatever stupid card is in their hand. Could be that, or Beholder Doomscar. I have no idea what those other two are. Hell, Behold or Doomscar? Destroy all creatures. Well, that's not good. That's terrible. Well, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna keep some cards in my hand. What's the other one? Behold the Multiverse. Oh, yeah, Behold is the draw 2. Sorry, Scry 2, draw 2. What did they do? One on top. They wanted this card. Becomes a 3/4 white dragon creature with flying until end of turn. It's still a land. Yeah, sure. So it'd be great. You know it'd be great? One more land. Then we could just double draw every turn with the Spectral Sailor. That seems swell. Imperial Eagle. Supreme Phantom. What do I do? I guess we keep attacking. I guess I put a Shacklegeist out there. You know what I could do? Actually, hold on. Cancel. Let's just draw a card right now. Because if I draw a card and it's a land, it would be worth it to put on the battlefield, I think. Or forget it. You know what? You know what's also worth it? Just putting creatures in play. This can also tap down this thing, and we can use the Spectral Sailor to help tap down that guy. Or I guess I should have done this pre-combat if I knew I was going to commit to a Shacklegeist, especially since they have 0 cards in hand. It could have been at 7. Doing nothing. So you think this is sod coming? Okay, it looks like we could just almost go for it. Look. Oh man, this is so close to winning. 6. I can attack for 6. Cleanly. And if they activate this, we can bounce it back to their hand. And I have Spell Queller up. Do they have lifelink or anything? Like, I can go for the win right now. Well, actually, Spell Coil means nothing because they probably have Sod coming here. So I'll just attack with everything and then bounce the stupid land back. We can also play Friends, pre-combat, exhaust mana, and tap Cave with Shackle. Oh yeah, that's true. That line is probably a lot better than what I'm doing right now. Do I have any flash creatures? I do have this. I do have the Spell Queller. Actually, is there something else I can do here? No, I'll just bounce this. They'll eat up their land drop. Can't you make spirits +1/+1 and kill? I'm relatively certain that this card is a counter spell. Relatively certain. And what is it? It like costs 2, right? It just costs 2 blue. Okay, so they take 6. They go down to 2. They're in a bad spot. So if they do play a sweeper here, I can go like Spell Queller end of turn. Try to win. Okay, there's the Verdict. Which I could also... Well, should I just eat the Verdict with my Spell Queller? No, hold on. I'm screwed anyway. Because if I try to Verdict this, they go, la, you can't touch this. I just noticed the radio's coming through the other mic again. Oh, hold on. That's really annoying when that happens. Okay, is it still doing that? Or I don't know, hold on. I gotta unplug my brother's mic. It's always a problem when that happens. It's always annoying. YouTube says, hey, you don't have the rights to any of this stuff. If they don't have a counterspell, you should be good. Okay. I'm going to let everything get wiped away. I'll try to play Spell Queller at end of turn. Hall of the Storm Giants. They can make a big comeback. If they censor me, I swear. I swear to God. Or was this a better line to counter the Supreme Verdict? Wow, they still don't do anything. Okay, just in case they play, okay, I'm gonna empty my hand and try to go for the win here. Start with Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay, we won the match. What the hell is this? What? Starnheim Unleashed? Create a 4/4 white angel creature, angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. If this spell was foretold, create X of those tokens instead. And why didn't they play this? They could go white XX and just put a boatload of these cards. I haven't seen that in this form. Neither have I. All right, moving on. We still have 3 more matches. Okay, it wasn't Sod coming. It made us play around it really hard, though. We won that 2-0. I didn't think we were going to win that second game. Maybe they held up Settle the Record? It's possible. It's possible they were just dead when we played the Spell Queller. They just had nothing. Because after, you know, after we were playing like Mausoleum Wanderer, they would have to play through they would have to let us play through a bunch of other stuff. Like we'd have to cast our cards and they know they're lost, so they just resigned. Just out of curiosity, how many of you are playing Bant Spirits and Pioneer? Or are you just here because you like me? I know there's a lot of Merfolk players there. Or sorry, there's a lot of viewers who don't even play Merfolk. They just like watch me play Merfolk. Spirits is not too different. This hand has no blue mana. My opponent is like, Nikachu? Yeah, that's me. I actually play this game. I love it when people are I love it when people are in the chat, they're like, Nikachu, you're the YouTuber, I love watching you. How did I get paired up against you? Oh, there's still no blue mana. I'm here because I have never seen you live. Alright, welcome Aaron. I am actually here live. I play Flash and Pioneer, and I also like your... You play Flash? What's the Flash deck? Here, we're gonna keep mulliganing until we find something we can keep. Yeah, we can keep this. Hand's a bit rough. Ooh, this hand's rough. I guess we'll get rid of one Lofted Denial and a Botanical Sanctum. And we lost the die roll. Ooh, good taste in islands over there. Botanical Sanctum, pass. My opponent's like Merfolks and Pioneer. I have tried. Oh no. What the hell is this? Mono blue? Well, no. Okay, it's not mono blue spirits because I have cat. This just has to be blue eye control again. Okay, so let's get some pressure out there. Oops, undo. Not very good pressure, but pressure is pressure. We have a nice lofty denial. That will be there in time. No, where's Commander Speaker? Oh, I tried. It failed miserably. There's some builds of Merfolk that, you know, I was willing to explore, but I just didn't want to waste any more time when Spirits was clearly a winning deck. Field of Ruin. Come ruin my day. Is this blue eye control, but like screwed on screwed on white mana? Feels like it. Oh, this all resolves. So what they can do is eat up a land with Field of Ruin, and then if they do have another white source in hand, they go Verdict. Go get my island. They are making every sign that they have Supreme Verdict. Every telltale sign. No counter spells, no removal. Just let me play my cards. And then they're gonna go for the Verdict. But maybe they're still mana screwed. They like to feign weakness, you know? With the blue land. Feigning weakness. Oh god! It's one of these decks. Okay, well, we have to kill this thing on sight. Not gonna let that thing live for another second. March of Otherworldly Light. Narset is very annoying. Ugh. I need flash speed. Also need land drops. Well, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna play this Phantom because I don't think I'm gonna win with this clunky mana anyway. And so if they Verdict here, like, whatever. I don't think playing the Phantom was going to pull me back ahead. Temporary lockdown. I cannot counter that, actually. That is an enchantment. So I'm going to lose everything. Temporarily. But more like permanently. And see, now we're in the situation, as I explained earlier, where... I'm basically going to be tapping out to survive. Oh! We got ourselves a clue token. Memory Deluge is a card. Well, now I can do nothing. And this will do nothing. Do they know that this will do nothing? Okay, let's sack it. So if we draw land, then that would be useful. We did not draw land, so that is not useful for us. I just want to address something. There was the possibility of I just keep a Supreme Phantom and a Wanderer open, and I held up Lofty Denial instead of playing the Supreme Phantom. But my experience versus Blade Control is if I don't put like a lot of pressure on them, like if I don't have more than 2 creatures on the battlefield, I will get they will just stabilize. Like if I give them 8 turns, they will stabilize in some way or form. So I didn't want to play that sort of slightly patient game when I'm clearly can only play 1 spell a turn anyway. And it looks like I'm just getting mana screwed here for the most part. Kept a 2-lander. And it has not helped us. So Dark Lord said, try to make blue-green work for a while in this format. Sadly, it doesn't. Alex loves spirits. I play them in Commander and used to like them in Modern. This might be one of our better blue-white control players. So we're going to have to out-muscle them. I'm just going to concede. I believe that we are horribly behind. Alright, so we'll try this Extraction Specialist thing again. Disdainful Stroke, and what did we take out last time? The Skyclaves? Oh no, hold on. Skyclave is going to be worth more, because they showed us Narset. Okay, so I'm going to go against this Extraction Specialist plan. I'll just get rid of 1 Shacklegeist. I'm going to bring in 1 Extraction Specialist, why not? I think I think Blight Control is something to respect. I think it's really something to respect. It's tough. Because when I tried to play my good old, like, put 2 creatures in play and attack, 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 eventually they just, like, end of turn deal with it, or they play the Wanderer or something. They'll always put me in a situation where I have to tap out on my turn, which is very unfortunate. But if I can put a lot of pressure on them, then that's a different story. This hand sort of sucks, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. I don't know if this is the correct thing to do, turn 1, but I don't really want to commit to any of these cards. I might need more white. Skyclave. Oh yeah, the Skyclave can hit temporary lockdown. That's true. That's a true story. They shocked themselves, so they're gonna cycle a thingamabob. What the hell is this? Oh, they're... That's weird. Alright, well that's very beneficial for us. Like, what do they think? I don't know what the follow-up is. but they just ate two cards. Like, what else could I have in my hand? I mean, maybe they thought I was mana screwed. Or maybe they really have to get this thing off the battlefield. You really want to get rid of this thing, so I guess we sack it. So it's not exiled, technically. Oh, heck yeah, second stream. No, this is the same stream. Or unless you're talking about coffee and MTG in the morning. Alright, let's attack. But they know all they have to do is survive the early game and they'll live the late game. How much have you missed? Lots. Man, they just keep coming with interaction. But this is good. Now they're mana screwed. And we are not mana screwed. So I guess put this white source in play. Or do we shock? I like the idea of like bluffing at least blue mana. Okay. I'm paying to bluff. Literally paying. Oh, I'm sort of stupid here. I don't even need to do... Oh, no, well, I guess it was worth 1 damage. You're gonna hit my green source. That's why I kept that green source here. So we're gonna let that resolve. Actually, I could put an eagle in play now. Sweet. Okay, we know they don't have verdict mana. They might have mystical dispute mana though. And there it is. Shackle, guys. So attack. Attack for 4. Attack for 4. I put this thing in play. Then I have 7 damage to win. That seems fine. Actually, I should have sacked the clue first. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, so I have an out. Hold on, cancel. So what if they do nothing? Okay, I'm gonna put the pressure on them. Or do I want to put Spectral Sailor in play right now? Like, I'm forcing them to Supreme... Oh no, they could have temporary lockdown. Actually, I don't know everything that they could have. I'm just gonna pass. I have lethal on board. They have to deal with my lethal. Alright, now I'm gonna put this in play. And that's gonna strip mine me. Okay. So you can portable hold this. Okay, they resigned. Alright, going on to game 2. I sort of like how that all played out, so I'll just submit the deck. Wonder if Cavernous Souls is too good for Pioneer. Absolutely, it's too good. I mean, some argue it's too good for Modern. It absolutely crushes counterspells. Yeah, we're going to game 3. This hand is a little awkward because I don't have a second white source, but at least it has Collected Company and has a little bit of interaction in the, early on in the game. we saw like they play with, you know, Mystical Dispute and all sorts of stuff. Okay, Wanderer. Now here's the game. Do I attack with the Wanderer first, then play the Shacklegeist to protect versus removal or a counterspell? Y'all don't want to give me Cavern. Y'all can barely handle Faithless Haven. Yeah, that's true. Got it in a Darkheart Wastes. Okay, that's good, because that's something I could play with Skyclave. To be patient or not to be patient, that is the question, basically. And I guess I will not... I tend to want to be a little bit more greedy versus this deck. Like, they clearly have some sort of interaction, like a removal spell. If they have a removal spell, I should attack first, then play Shacklegeist later. Because then they could just probably remove the Mausoleum Wanderer. We're going to take the greedy play. Play this first. Greedy play is punished. It is punished. Do I want a 2/2 creature in play than a Mausoleum Wanderer? Mausoleum Wanderer can counter almost nothing. I will counter this. It can counter spells, essentially. But that was definitely a situation to attack with the Wanderer first, so I could protect versus it. Well, I was thinking of Censor. I guess that might as well have been Censor. As desperate as they were to kill Mausoleum Wanderer last game, having drawn 2 seems super good. Yeah, I agree. Modern is unplayable. It's a turn 1 format at this point. What the hell are you talking about? It's like a turn 7 format. It's the slowest it's ever been in history. Another Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay, let's attack. I'm gonna also make it look like I need this green mana for when they Field of Ruin. I shocked as a bluff. I'm bloof. Did my bloof work? I don't know. I guess we'll play another Wanderer? Or did they just draw Supreme Verdict? No, okay. I'm gonna play another Wanderer. The free elementals that are control tools and make some games go longer? Oh yeah. That's a thing. Ever since they started printing those AI-generated cards, the balance has gone down. This game's not balanced at all. Oh, that's weird. Okay, please don't play... Okay, I guess they could play temporary... Oh! Oh, what's going on? Are they going to go for temporary lockdown? Funny that they were going after my green mana in all the other games, and now they're going after the white mana. Just an observation. And there's temporary lockdown, and it will lock everything down. And we don't get the white mana. Okay, shock. For... I guess we gotta just play Coco now. And if we find a Skyclave, that might be even cooler. Selfless spirit into... oh, no, hold on. No. Let's just... No! Oh, no! No, I don't. No, I got nothing. Oh, whoops. Oh, I feel like shame scooping now. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, Magic the Gathering Online. So yeah, what I wanted to do was I wanted to undo the spell queller. Like, spell queller is useless. I might as well take 2 selfless spirits. Because, like, spell queller doesn't, like, hit anything. It's all good. No. That'd been great if there was an apparition in there. You're going after my white mana. I got no more white mana left. I guess what they learned in game 1... Oh, this deck was playing Yorion the entire time? I didn't even realize. I guess what they realized in game 1 is I only have 1 fetchable land. Oh, Lofty Denial. Needed you earlier. Okay, that's okay. We can concede. We can concede. Alright. Blue control is tough. It's a close one. It's a close one. They have a lot of interaction versus creature-based decks. Tons. Time to rant in chat about how he's lucky and you'd have credit. Well, I don't think so. There's no telling that I actually would have won even if I put 2 Selfless Spirit in play. This hand, this is one of our better hands. We curve straight out with this hand. This hand is quite good. Yeah, if you concede on turn 1, they'll win on turn 1 every time. That's the natural next step, according to my online experience. Doesn't matter if it's true, you just need the power of self-righteousness. I can agree with the whole concept of scam. Pretty much no decks can interact with a scam very well. Well, someone has to interact with scam to some degree. I will start the game off. I sort of want to save the Otawara, but I don't want to commit to this breeding pool. I also don't want to take any damage from it if I don't have to. And this is going to be on white mana 100%, so... We'll play the Otawara, but I'm not thrilled about that. And this will be played on white. We'll play Phantom, then Mausoleum Wanderer. Just to curve out appropriately. Ooh, does that change anything? No, this is the same card! Sun Petal Grove, what does this mean? Welcome back. I beat a control deck and I lost to a control deck. Oh yeah?
No!
Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Alright. Well, this collector company's better help. When the time is right. I think we're okay versus this because of the... Well, they have some hexproof creatures, but, you know, if we're on the play and we have a curve, we can outmuscle them, I think. This is like a Bogles deck, but some of the Bogles are very vulnerable. So if they go all in on this and we find a Skyclave Apparition, they're dead. Justin says, the only thing I like paper Magic better than Magic Online is how you can shortcut through infinite combos in paper. That is true. But this adds double the green. Another one. Can enchant any land? Yeah, any land. Course of Krufix. What a bizarre... Oh. Oh, these are being played for 1. This is just like some random enchantment deck. Okay, so your lands... You can play your lands. Okay, let's see what we get. Well, this sort of sucks. Do I need more Mausoleum Wanderers? Both these cards are pretty bad here. Like, nothing really affects the board. I'm just gonna put, like, the Spell Queller in play for the power. You want me to stack all these triggers? Attack for 9. Can we just get a Lord? Be done with that game. Alright, so what... Okay, what can you do? What's the big turn you can do? You can turn lands into something big. You can put this land into play from your library. What's the gimmick here? I thought it was like just, I thought it was an aura deck, but I guess it's not. It's just like an enchantment deck. Do they have any good ones? Do they have any good payoffs? Creatures and enchantment spells you control can't be countered. Fair deal. Got another Courser of Krufix. 2 life. La-di-da. Look how fancy you are. This is a problem. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays X for each of those creatures, where X is the number of enchantments you control, which you have a lot of. So we instantly lose, basically. I need to find this one Otawara that's already on the battlefield that I didn't... if I kept it in my hand this entire game, I would just win next turn. That's funny. I save 2 life and I lose the game to the Sphere of Safety. Do I have anything? I'm just trying to think. Do I have anything to deal with this crap? What can Collected Company find me? I don't know. 2 Courser... Sorry, 2... I could exile these 2 creatures. I don't know what I'm looking for. Well, that's a beautiful one. Okay, we're gonna get Spectral Sailor. A Supreme Phantom. Any order. No. Okay, I don't know how they're gonna win the game, so hold on, I have to pay. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers unless they pay X for each of those creatures, where X is the number of enchantments. Enchantment, enchantment. So hold on, what happens here? No, I do not pay the 7. Probably a lot of enchantment-based removal, maybe. Now they're gonna gain a bunch of land. They're gonna gain a bunch of life off of these 2 Courser Krufixes. My crappy plan is Skyclave Apparition, Skyclave Apparition, Skyclave Apparition, and a bunch of other Skyclave... Oh god, Sigil of the Empty Throne. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you get a flyer. This game has gone from bad to worse. I don't know how we're gonna win this one. Probably because we're not. Enchantments are kind of cheesy. It's all fair game. They got Baffling End. Well, I thought we were gonna win this. And then it took a complete turn for the worse. This is basically the ensnaring bridge of this format, and I hate it. I guess I shall block you with... Can I gang block you? Just To kill it? Alright. You sacrifice your lands one at a time. Send your lands to die. The thing with enchantments is that it wins game ones against a lot of decks that don't have main deck outs to it. What's going on here? Do I have to activate? Are my activated abilities taxed somehow? Oh, I just didn't pay a blue? Got another collecting company! Alright, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this again. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Or maybe I should just wait. Play this, and then pass. Oh boy. Banishing Light too. Oh, that's just beautiful. I found nothing.
Brutal.
Okay, this is okay. We can go on to the next game. I'm fine. I don't even know what we want. Maybe Shaper Sanctuary. They have Banishing Light, Baffling End. I don't know what else though. I don't think I think. Okay, we definitely want this. This counters like the important stuff.
Sorry for the annoying deck, he says.
It's all good. Some say Merfolk is an annoying deck. Portable Hole can deal with that early creature that makes all the other enchantments cheap. Spell Queller looks good. Everything looks good. Selfless Spirit maybe is dispendable. Maybe Shacklegeist is not that good. Take out one Shacklegeist. Yeah, I need to win faster. Just
win.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. Okay, I'll bring in the Portable Hole and I'll take out this. No, maybe Spectral Sailor is good because in the games that I'm locked out, like I have to dig for my Otawara, and then Spectral Sailor is like one of my only ways of doing this. And also, it's just a good clock. I do want some interaction though. Maybe Collected Company's too clunky. Or maybe this interaction's good enough. I don't know. Shackle isn't, so I could have brought in Portable Hole over Shackle. You won the die roll. You'd like to play first? Yes. I don't have a 1-drop. I'm not guaranteed my 3rd land either. I can already feel the pressure from this deck. I feel immense pressure. Ugh, I'm gonna keep it and not be happy with it. This is like a type of hand that I could just like fold. This doesn't look like a good matchup on paper. Have you considered putting your opponent's life total to 0 before they can put yours to 0? That is excellent advice. Wish someone told me that when I first started playing the game. I know the waste is so nice. Too bad it's gonna get replaced soon. Well, this is white mana, but I need the green at some point. Okay, I don't want to commit this yet, so I will commit this card. Do I want to play hold up Rattle Chains? I guess I could just pass. Yeah, I could just pass. Just play Rattle Chains at end of turn, then hold up Spell Queller. We got our third land, which is very, very important. Which actually means this has to be on you again. You're what makes the whole deck really annoying. Hey, Six Baku. This guy's lifelink too. I'm having a pretty good day overall. The new Jace? I have not seen the new Jace. Is it better than Jace the Mind Sculptor? Because that's the bar for me. Because that's the Planeswalker that barely sees play in Modern now. It's a mill Jace. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield and you control, put a counter on this thing and draw a card. Nope. I do not like the sound of that at all. Attack for 4, have Collected Company up. I don't know if I think I'm just gonna hold it up. And then depending on what they play. Because like, for example, let's say if they try to play a removal spell, then I could Coco looking for a Spell Queller or a Rattle Chains. Or actually I could even let it resolve. There's the battlefield, exile target creature with an opponent controls. Or if that happens, it leaves the battlefield, target opponent creates a 3/3. Oh, maybe that's better. Because there's more, what's it called in my deck? When it leaves the battlefield, hold on. When battling enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls with mana value 3 or less. So if I exile it with the trigger on the stack, I'm going to lose my Spell Queller for forever. So I am better doing this in advance, so I can find Rattle Chains or Spell Queller. Then if I find Skyclave, oh no, but then I could also just Skyclave Apparition this thing in the, no I can't. What the hell is the best line here? And why'd they pay 2 mana for this?
Because they're foolish.
They're trying to trick me. But it's enticing. Hold on, is it just gone for forever? When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls with mana value 3 or less. Oh, so it's just gone. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Good talk.
Reading the card.
Okay, we do find a Spell Queller and an Empyrean Eagle. And then, alright, good. That worked. Okay, I'm on the draw. I definitely want that Portable Hole now. I'll get rid of the Shacklegeist. Also, that can hit some of their stuff, like Baffling End, I guess. How many creatures do I have? 27? Ugh, it's a little iffy. Terrible hand. Very bad. I kept. We're gonna mulligan. Playable. Keep. And... guess I'll get rid of Spectral Sailor. Maybe Spectral Sailor is just a little bit... well, Muslim Wanderer should be a slightly better clock. I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the one with the clock. It's a hard hand to keep. I do like all these Skyclaves though, this is great. Just need one more land for them. I really miss the free moles from House Rules. A land that makes things. Okay, we are gonna curve out. So maybe that just means we just eat this up. And then whatever they play, we just Skyclave, and then Skyclave, and then Skyclave. Or we just Skyclave whatever they play. I really don't want to give them too much. One cancel. I'm gonna make their game as clunky as possible. It's basically, they play something, we Skyclave. They play something, we Skyclave. And then we like play Supreme Phantom and hopefully roll them. Sure. Alright, it's gonna be a battle between the banishing... I guess that's gonna be a problem. When Skyclave disappears, they get their stuff back. Baffling in by Skyclave apparition. This is gonna be awkward. Does this make sense? Or maybe I just go for the Willow thing, because I don't need the portable hole. Yeah, we'll just exile this Willow thing. And then if I need to, I could banish hit the banishing light. Oh, Skyclave gives them a useless token? Okay, that's true. So what, they just, it doesn't even look like they even have a threat right now. And by the way, that token's not useless. It blocks Skyclave apparitions, for crying out loud.
You got a hole for it.
We got a hole. Okay, let's put it in the hole. And I guess let's put a Supreme Phantom in play. Or do I... The thing is, I would like to hold up Rattle Chain somewhere in the future. How much removal do they have? What do they even have right now? Okay, we're putting the pedal to the metal. Oops, that was stupid. I took a damage for nothing. So if we get to untap, then Rattle Chains is golden. Okay, they got the Sphere of Safety.
Only one enchantment.
And soon to be 0.
Unless it counts for itself.
How am I gonna do this? I think I should play... Well, because I need to still pay X. X being like 2 mana. Okay, now is a great time to flood out. I would love that. I think I have to do nothing. And I'll play like Rattle Chains at end of turn. Because I have to pay for 2. It's the number of enchantments you control. You control 2 enchantments. Oh no, not another one. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying.
You can't spell blood.
No, I can't. We're gonna get cheesed out big time. I'm getting my lands now. So it cost me 3 mana to attack. But then they're just gonna brick wall me soon. With these stupid angels. Okay, so what I can do is when they play one angel, I can Skyclave Banishing Light, then eat up the angel, right? There's a battlefield, non-land permanent opponent controls. That's fine. Really upsetting that they're getting these 5 mana cards out, though. Angel, eat that up. Okay, I'm going to attack for 3. I'm going in. Maybe I'm not thinking about this properly. No, Skyclave would eat the Banishing Light, which would relieve my portable hole, and then I can eat the token. But the problem is if they play any enchantment card, or you cast an enchantment card... Oh, this is still a problem. I'm gonna pass. Because, like, I can't even deal with the permanent that they play. So I need to, like, Spell Queller the next thing they play. I need to draw a land. Yeah, so I have to, Spell Queller this. Sort of looks like we're gonna lose to this, though. Mechanical Mini. I think this is it. That is terrible. Well, I don't know. We need to flood out somehow. Oh god. Okay, fuck, F it. I'm done here. Well, I don't know, maybe that was, okay, that was rash. I should wait for at least, what's it called, Otawara? How far was Otawara? Well, I can't. Too late. Why we can't see? That's okay. Yeah, it's the classic Ensnaring Bridge deck. It's the classic tribal versus Ensnaring Bridge. Which, sadly, this deck has so many answers to Ensnaring Bridge. Return to detail. Do I want to resign this game? I've already resigned it. Can I resign a game twice? Can I resign a match twice? Is that possible?
That's on the rule book.
Hopefully that deck is not too popular. Sphere Safety is MV5. Skyclave only goes up to 4. Yeah, I know. So the funny thing is normally we can beat Ensnaring Bridge with this deck if it would exist in the format. But their Ensnaring Bridge costs 5 mana. This hand is okay. Not really thrilled with it.
You never actually said you missed.
Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. And then I don't want to send the message later when I'm winning. I always say hi, good luck at the beginning of my games. And then I'm like, then we're like, I don't know, going into game 2, they're down a game. Saying hi, good luck at that point seems really awkward. So what is this? Is it like mono green with a splash? Is this how this works? Guess I pass. I'll just rattle chains that end of turn. Oh, this is not correct. I should shackle. No, I can't shackle Geist. What the hell is this? Oh, it's just elves. Reach. Well, that's not good at all. Tap and untap creature you control, add 1 mana. Tap and untap creature. Well, that's a really crappy elf. But it does have reach, which is pretty good here. Dwinen's Elite. Alright. No, sir, I don't like it. Alright, we could... Well, the matchup between Merfolk and Elves is terrible. And I don't think it's any better. I don't think anything changes in this universe either. Alright, well, I'll just pass the turn and do nothing. Elves and Pioneer, is that a thing? It is a thing. Someone from Canada made top 8. Actually, I believe they're from Winnipeg. I think someone from Winnipeg made top 8. And the Canadian Nationals. Elves you control get +1/+1. Not on my watch. I don't have many things to deal with your cards, but this is one of them. I can only imagine that they probably have. I mean, they might have Fatal Push, they might not. Yeah, they definitely have Shaman of the Pack, so gotta keep them elf count low.
Goodbye, Mr. Baku.
I mean Baku. Okay, I'm tired. Good night, everyone. You've been almost 24 hours awake. Alright, get some sleep. So far, this exactly my Explorer Elves deck. I don't know what they have. That's not an Explorer legal. They're pretty close. They got some extra stuff, though.
Here it comes.
Court of Calling for 2. That's in this format? This feels like a modern card. You got this stupid thing out anyway. I need a white source for the apparition. Ask you shall receive. Not gonna deal with this stupid elf army BS. Yeah, I guess it came out in M15. Totally forgot about that. We should use it in our Merfolk deck. Pioneer Merfolk. It's probably useless. Why do elves beat up on Merfolk in Modern? Cavern plus ramp too much for the fish people? No, it's just that they're really low to the ground. Super low to the ground, and it's just a bunch of creatures. Which we traditionally do very poorly against. Because we don't have like boatloads of removal. Oh, there's the shaman. Take a big bite out of my life total. Big bite! How dare you? You attack me. Should I block? Nah, we won't block. Come on, land. Land would be great here. That was not a land. Okay, does anything have reach? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I attack for... I don't really want to attack. Okay, I gotta attack for 4. Spell Queller. Attack for 4. Put E8. Play Spell Queller. Play Empyrean Eagle next turn. Yeah, that wins. Also, I could play Shacklegeist and Lofted Denial. That's possible, too. And, like, Shacklegeist can tap something down. Like, I mean, the bottom line is if you let elves just goldfish, they'll just do insanely powerful things. And Merfolk just has nothing to interact with their creatures being played every single turn. Or very poorly. Okay, so you can add 2 mana, if I read this correctly. So... You like that? No, don't play that Lord. Okay, we can play creatures at flash speed. Tap down the shaman, I guess. Actually, we can add. This thing can add 1 mana of any color, just in case you have Fatal Push. I guess if you have Fatal Push, I can't do anything about it. What do I think about the new Atraxa? I don't even know what that is. Oh god, not again. was it going to be this time? Chord for 2. This very much concerns me. Is it going to be Elvish Visionary or something? Oh, I don't care about this.
Well, you should.
Whenever an elf spell, you may pay green if you do draw a card. Okay. Oh, this thing has reach! Okay, it should be okay. I can an eagle, tap it down. We good. We good. I totally forgot about the reach thing. Does this thing have reach? No? Okay, just for fun, I'll play a Mausoleum Wander. The whole set is Atraxa now. Okay, Deafening Silence. I mean, maybe, you know what, I've never brought this in. This is like the only this might be the first matchup where it sounds even remotely reasonable. Okay, this life linking thing is insane. Portable Hole looks okay, just to hit the Lord. Although it's hard. Maybe I'll bring in Deafening Silence. Okay, cards I don't want. Counter spells are very awkward. Because they get underneath me big time. Maybe I'll just side roll a Spell Queller. No, you know what? One nice thing about Spell Queller is that it like will counter something, and then you have like a little something on the you have a little something in play. Okay, I'll take out the Sailor. 30 creatures. Got 1 Shacklegeist. Deafening Silence is non-creature? Well, then we got to not play that card. Yeah, I screwed that up. Deafening. This is like someone bringing Grafdigger's Cage against Living End. Grafdigger's Cage. Okay, mulligan this hand. No curve, nothing. Oh, this sounds great. I guess we get rid of the eagle. This hand's great only because it has a good curve. I could get completely pub stomped by my opponent with this hand. Do you see that? Do you see that lag? When was the last time we saw lag on this channel?
2 years ago. To this very day, in fact.
Elvish War Master. All right, it's a race. Ugh, then reaching son of a bitch. That looks useful. Well, I could try to like bait them. Nah, this is pointless. It's just player creatures. It's player creatures. Magic the Gathering Online have new owner. Can you feel the difference? No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's as if nothing has changed. Is there anything that changed? I guess they give us more deck lists. They publish more deck lists.
Maybe they've made a lot of optimizations.
Oh yeah, very likely. Alright, Sprint Phantom down. It's okay, we got another one. Oh no! It's this guy. This is gonna be on our undoing. Everything that they play. They could potentially draw a card off of it. I got not a damn clue what to do from here. Except pass the turn. I hope to block this. Another one? I'm looking forward to game 3. That's all I can tell you all right now. I'm looking forward to game 3. If we do draw a land, though, that might be good enough. we can start playing Phantom, Rattle Chain, Selfless Spirit. That could make a big difference. But if I can only play one spell a turn, then we'll just get rolled by elves. The deck that's playing 5 spells a turn. They literally have a permanent glimpse of nature on the battlefield. That also is a lord. The thing about stuff making a difference is that developing new products is way more important to companies nowadays than improving old stuff. Yeah, in some way. Do I want to block you? Probably not. Because then I'll lose my spell queller. Well, that was pretty good! Look at that. Look, we're holding off this entire board. Somehow with 2 creatures. So, me likey. Well, that's not good.
Here it comes.
Why don't you just... Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did this happen? Tap and untap creature you control. Add 1 mana. My opponent just tapped a bunch of... Is there something on here that gives all other creatures... Elves you control get +2 and gain death touch. If I'm not mistaken, my opponent just tapped a bunch of elves and cast this Shaman of the... Oh, I think they tapped at least 1 elf. Oh, I get it. They tapped these other elves that had to tap elves. Okay, I understand. Okay, we drew our land, but I can't beat this army that's in front of us. It's insurmountable. So we concede. Are we gonna get rid of that stupid card? Okay, goodbye, deafening silence. You look very bad here. And bring in... maybe Spectral Sailor. This is fine. I think this is fine. Probably need a little bit more interaction, but I think this is okay. Wizards announces the end of the reserve list by reprinting Balance into Standard. I'll believe it when I see it. Well, I honestly don't know what I want to do with my turn right now, so I'll just slow them down, I guess. Or do I attack? I think tapping down their elves seems pretty pathetic. But I guess that's what we're gonna do. Secluded Courtyard. Can add mana to activate abilities too, right? Yeah. Okay, that's great. Okay, do I get rid of this thing? What are more elves are in? Yeah, we want to get rid of that thing. That thing is a bad thing. Maybe I wanted to take less damage from doing this. We can still tap down things and stuff. It's weird. I feel like I'm playing like a control deck all of a sudden. Just come back. Those are really weird merfolk you're playing. Very. Nykthos. That's very poor. Okay, so we'll go the Coco route.
Big lords.
Okay, we get Empyrean Eagle, Shacklegeist. I guess I'll just put a bunch of lords in play. Attack for a bazillion.
Easy.
Okay, I don't know what they're gonna do here. We get like one good turn. That's it. Okay, we won. All right, well, we squeezed out that 3-2. That was a tough 3-2, though. It was very, very tough.
Should have been a 4-1.
No, that control player was good. Who knows what would have happened? We don't know what would have happened there. So yeah, there was one control deck. Like, and against that enchantment deck, that's like sort of coin flipping whether they're gonna curve out into 5 lands to play that stupid thing, the 5-man enchantment ensnaring bridge. But anyway, I'm still pretty pleased with this deck. It has a lot of game. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I feel like I'm in control with this archetype, and at the very least, Collected Company gives me that comeback potential that it potentially needs. We did beat elves. It was a little weird about the matchups were a little weird today. That did happen. Yeah, I worked super hard for the 3-2. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Hope to see you guys at Magic Con Philly when it comes up. So take care, and see you next time.